G'day to the first and probably only ever video by the Australian Rationalist, that's me. Today talking about the evil toxins. Probably been seeing on social media from people like the Food Babe, Pete Evans and other of these wellness gurus talking about avoiding these evil toxins. Get the toxins out of your life, get the chemicals out of your life. Seems to be their mantra. Today we're going to be looking at some of the facts behind what these people are saying. Here I've got 3 evil toxins. Evil toxin A. Evil toxin A has an LD50 of around about 7,000 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. What does that mean? An LD50 is a test where half the participants, in this case rats, would die given that amount of the evil toxin. Evil toxin B. Round about 12,000 milligrams per kilogram of body weight LD50. Evil toxin C. Round about 5,000 milligrams per kilogram of body weight LD50. What does that mean to someone like me? How much is this? Evil toxin A, I would need to have around about that much of it. I drank that much of it straight in one go. If I don't die, I'm going to be ridiculously sick. Kill me, make me very sick. Evil toxin B, it's a powder. I would need around about that much, a little bit over a kilo. That will kill me, make me very sick. Evil toxin C, tiny bit more toxic than these two, just a smidge more. Need a tiny bit less. Kill me, make me very sick. What are these evil toxins? Evil toxin A, it's ethanol. We have it all the time. Evil toxin B, salt. It's the evil salt. Evil toxin C, the dreaded glyphosate. Okay. If I have this much of these things, I'll become sick or die. We have ethanol quite often. Adults anyway, hopefully not children. I can have a beer occasionally. It is not going to kill me. Small amount may even have some positive health benefits. May help your decrease some cardiac risk. Anyway, a small amount's not going to kill me. Nice. That's about 5% alcohol. Probably only had 10 mils of it then. It was only a small mouthful. Didn't have a lot of ethanol. Not going to kill me. May even help. Could kill me. Similarly with salt. I can have a little bit of salt. It's not going to kill me. Ubiquitous in food. We have it in all our food. Probably shouldn't add too much of it to our food because it has some other risks, hypertension and so on. Small amount of it is not going to kill us. In fact, we actually need some. Glyphosate. Glyphosate has got a terrible rap in social media lately. People like the Food Babe carrying on how we should avoid it. As you can see, it's around about the same toxicity as these other things. What would happen if I had some of this? You probably saw on some YouTube and was on a news show or interviewing a scientist who's saying, you know, it's not that toxic. They gave him a glass, will you drink it? He quite rightly didn't. I would not drink a glass of this straight. Probably wouldn't kill me, a small glass. Probably make me sick. Tastes bloody horrible. Probably wouldn't do it. I also wouldn't drink a big glass of ethanol. That will probably kill me. It will certainly put me in hospital. However, I can drink some of this in a smaller dose. I can drink some of this in a smaller dose. Now, typical dose for killing plants is around 10 mils per litre, sometimes a bit less. That's about how much that is of the dreaded glyphosate. So, that will kill plants. That won't kill me. Get that on the skin. It's not going to hurt. In fact, in tests, it has almost no contact dermatitis with this sort of concentration of glyphosate. I can also have a little bit of it. It's not going to kill me. How much do we get in our food? We have this, some people, quite often. Some of them is only, say, every Friday night. We don't go around drinking glyphosate on a Friday night. We do get some of it in our food. Food standards for fruit and vegetables and things like that have a thing called maximum residue limit. Depends upon the product. For things like glyphosate, it's around about the gram per kilo of product. Not a lot. Less than what you would do if you drank some of this. I put about 10 mils of this in there, and we are still getting more in here than you'll get on an apple if you don't wash it. I can drink this. This isn't going to hurt me. There you go, food babe. I just drank some glyphosate. That won't hurt me. That probably won't hurt me. That won't hurt me. Drink too much of this? Yes, it will. What do we take out of this? With toxicity, it is all about the dose. All of these products in the literature are either called not toxic or moderately toxic. This is not a danger in everyday food items you buy from the supermarket. The maximum residue limits are tiny, orders of magnitude lower than toxic doses, lower than what I've just had here in front of you now. I will drink glyphosate, it won't hurt me if I don't have too much of it. Cheers. Thank you. Hello, just a postscript to the video I made before. A couple of things. First of all, sorry about the audio. It's a little bit echoey in here, very hard surfaces. My Schildbach checks haven't come through and haven't been able to afford a professional studio. It's 2 days later. Obviously, I'm not dead. Nothing wrong with me. Drinking the glyphosate had no observable effect. A couple of things that were noted. Some people noted that this was methylated spirits. Some people think that has methanol in it. It's actually ethanol in methylated spirits. It's all ethanol plus a tiny amount, about 0.1%, bittering agent, a non-toxic bittering agent. So that's an example of ethanol. Couldn't drink that, it would taste terrible, but the toxic effects are only from the ethanol itself. Another issue was the reports of probably carcinogenic for the glyphosate. There's a number of different groups that do those sorts of analysis. The vast majority of them say non-carcinogenic, saying there's no evidence this causes cancer at all. Ethanol, which we do drink in wine and beer and so on all the time, is a known carcinogen. This will cause cancer. This probably doesn't cause cancer. One group says it might. Finally, one person noted that when I mixed these up, I obscured when I mixed the final batch with this to get it towards the concentration I was after. So I'll just do it again quickly. I mean, if you think that sort of conspiracy that I would, do a magician's trick to fake that, the issue is more, before you know, this is just cordial and not glyphosate. So anyway, this is glyphosate. It's not cordial. I didn't cheat the last time. It wasn't a magician's trick. Some of that, about 10 mils into there. And we're now talking about similar maximum residue limits. I said grams per kilogram in the video, it should have been milligrams. There we go. Hopefully Obviously not a magician's trick, still no issues. Okay, thank you. See you next time.